How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the finale of Brok the Investigator. Yep. Alright, so, for those who have not tuned into previous episodes or you're watching these in the playlist, for the record, this is technically run 3, but I basically played up to where we were in the last run. The first run of the game I had was completely blind. The second run that I had, we were going for the canonical ending, but as it turns out, I actually did too well with Graff's trials, even though I thought intentionally I took a dive on one of them. I ended up doing too well. This time, I have played up to the beginning of Chapter 5 of 6. And I did quickly play through but not save Chapter 5 just to see where I would fall on Graff's path, and even doing the final trial correctly, so we'll be able to do that and not just sit around for an hour. Even doing that, I will get where we need to get. Other than that, I've played exactly the same. With the only difference being, like, my levels might be a bit different, but, like, we're going to be fine if we have to do some fighting, which is very likely. So, that said, we are attempting the canonical ending, and hopefully I will have done it correctly this time. So, let me grab one more thing. Oh, I may not be able to actually get that from here. Well, maybe I can. Oh yeah, we might be able to. Yeah, there we go. Alright. That said, the last thing I want to mention is that this game, as of today, I believe, is officially out on console. So if you want to support this game, and I highly recommend that you do, you're able to pick it up across all platforms now, as a side note. That's part of the reason we're not showing all the endings, and I'm ultimately deciding to not show every ending. I will definitely be playing through to get them all, but I don't want to show everything, because I want you guys to support this game, because it has been nothing short of phenomenal in every single facet. So, let's continue. Actually, did I? Yeah, I did. Let me very quickly switch over because I hit the wrong button. I didn't want to auto-load. I wanted to load any of the saves because I just saved over all my files. It was just the easiest way to not pick the wrong thing, and then I managed to pick the wrong thing anyway. Wanted to go to load, and as you can see, yeah, it was going to chapter 6, which tells us with hacked results data that I did make the right choice, but I want to start from 5 because that was where we last ended.
You've got mail.
Usually I leave getting the mail to Brok, but he said no more secrets after all. An invoice from a guy named Mr. Rekka. Supplementary fees for the fear you've provoked. The Triweb invoice. Whoa! I wasn't aware we paid that much. Oh, there's another paper. A bank statement. I guess it must be littered with negative fig. What? There's 100,000 unis on that account? Must be some kind of mistake. The account beholder is Leah Filch. What could this mean? No time to think about this right now. I need to hurry. The last trial could start any minute now.
Of course, now we also know what that was, because we saw it in the different ending, is the bank statement is under his mom's name, yeah, but Brok has been putting in 50 units every single day. So let's take a look at the progress. Optional, pay the tri-web bill, other than that final trial.
Hello, my boy. I'm glad to see you're okay.
You seem to be doing well too.
You can thank your dad for that. He brought me the rare medicine I needed.
Really?
My boy, I'm afraid this is the last time we'll meet. Please, promise, always stay close to him.
Goodbye.
I don't think there's anywhere we can go to actually pay that as of right now.
Darn, this won't...
Out of curiosity. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's locked up. Well, I'm not going to mess with that, as that's not where we need to go. We'll just go straight to the Consciousness Center.
Hey, Graff!
Hey,
Anxious?
yeah. And I wish this was due to the trial.
I know what you mean. With that pill shortage going on, I'm lucky my uncle provided us with enough this morning.
Better not worry him with my recent trouble. Me too. Brok got me one.
By the way, yesterday I got to work with your old man. We investigated a murder case together. It was so cool.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the police is seriously understaffed currently, at least on the human side. So Uncle Wes decided to send us.
How did that go?
It was totally crazy. Detective Brok, I mean, your old man managed it like a pro. This was a convoluted mystery, tied like spaghetti, and yet he ended up finding the truth. When the criminal escaped, he chased after him out on the rails of the highway to arrest it.
He did?
Yeah, your old man is so cool. Uncle Wes was so furious he fired him. But if you ask me, he was right to chase that criminal.
Seems like you already know more about Brok than I do.
Don't tell me you're jealous. Oh no, look who's coming straight at us.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
You!
Oh, what's with you?
I almost died yesterday! Because of you!
What?
This is ridiculous.
You swallowed my pill! Do you know what it's like to suffocate for hours?
Ah, all right. I admit.
I'm gonna...
Wait! Please don't hurt me! I had no idea what was going on in the slums. That was just a prank.
A prank?
I'm sorry. This was an accident. I didn't want you dead. You've got to believe me.
I swear.
Shh, Mom's coming. Please, guys, don't tell her. It would ruin my future.
So, when I was quickly playing through this chapter, just out of curiosity, I denounced Clay just to see what would happen. His mom / the instructor kind of is a dick about it, even though, like, yeah, he did do exactly that. He swallowed Graff's pill and he almost died. She basically just says, like, well, is this important right now? And it's like, yeah, kind of. Your son, like, kind of almost accidentally manslaughtered somebody, so yes, that kind of is important, but it doesn't net you anything. You actually do get relationship with Clay if you don't denounce him, and you lose it if you do, so we're gonna go with no.
Good. Keep your mouth shut, and everything will be fine.
Oh, you don't get relationship with him. Well, you do lose it for sure. That much I'm definitely sure of, if you do speak up about it.
Take this free advice from me, and keep it all your life.
I hate him. During yesterday's trial, I almost thought he wasn't that bad. But now...
Let it go. We really need to focus on what's coming.
You're right. This is the final step.
Everyone, as you know, this is your final day. First, let me display the current scores. The final trial starts now. You've got exactly 1 hour. Good luck.
Mom? Wait! What are we supposed to do?
How are we supposed to do this trial if we don't even know what it's about?
I think this is part of the trial itself. In life, we won't always be told what we're supposed to do. It's up to us to decide.
But if we screw up, our future is doomed.
Relax. We'll figure something out.
I got this. I'm out of here, suckers. Good luck for the rest of your life in the slums.
Any idea?
This morning I got an ad message. The museum is open to everyone today.
The History Museum? Now that you mention it, I received it too.
Maybe that's not a coincidence. It's located in an independent area near the edge of the dome. One of the only areas aside from the center and the police department to be run by drummers.
How do you know all this?
Uncle Wes brought me here once. He said history's very important because it reflects the natural evolution of things, making it easier for us to accept changes.
Accept changes.
Well, you know, he's an old man. Anyway, what do you think?
Good idea. This should be interesting.
Whatever you choose, I'll follow you, Graff. If we do a blunder, we'll do it together.
Thanks, Ott. I'm glad to have a friend like you.
You and I both.
Let's go.
Yeah. For the record, like this, manually pausing the game will stop that timer in the top right, just so you know. If you're following along, you're going to have plenty of time. Like, even on my playthrough where I was doing it blind, I didn't come close to running out of time.
Not many visitors around.
Obviously,
What do you mean?
it's an open day. Drummers don't like getting near slummers very much. On the other hand, slummers are more concerned about daily survival than culture.
You got a point.
Alright, let's start by grabbing the ads. First one is right there.
Well, ad. Great.
Second one is, and you'd have to do this anyway.
Graff, are you sure this is the right way?
See? It worked.
Yes, but...
No buts. Let's continue.
Make sure I'm reading this right. Yep, right there.
Awesome! I found it.
And the last one is right
One
there.
more to the collection.
And while we're up here, let's go ahead and grab this.
Some old paper. With nothing on it except for one weird symbol. What's the point? What a strange device. Kinda looks like my phone, but even mine doesn't look that ancient. What's it doing on the floor? That must be an exposition piece.
Alright, we'll go ahead and do this little puzzle here. If you haven't seen this puzzle yet, through watching this, basically the idea is pick any of these that you like. I picked the rectangle, and then for all the subsequent rounds of this, you just continue to pick the one that you picked before. The order in which you do these does not matter. You will need all 4 pieces in terms of solving all the puzzles. If you already know the answer, the only one that you need is the rectangle, for the record.
Did I win? Cool. Here's my...
I'll go ahead and grab all of them. We'll solve the puzzle as one actually should. Alright, triangle. Also, if whatever you're looking for goes off screen,
Another reward.
it'll come back on screen, so don't worry about it too much. Focus on accuracy rather than speed. And if you do make a mistake, you just have to do it again. It's not going to penalize you or anything like that.
I didn't have this one.
Alright, that just leaves the circle. Or the sphere, rather. It looks like a shot put ball. Getting some Danganronpa V3 flashbacks here.
Do I have the...
Alright. So, as you have already seen for some spots, like right here with the A4, is that there are both numbers and letters that are kind of outlined in a pinkish magenta color. And in order to get the full answer for everything that you need, you just need to solve the puzzles in here. Like so.
Whoa! I didn't expect you to hit the wall.
Well, it worked.
And so there are different ones like that. So they're kind of grouped together so each letter corresponds with a number. So like 9 is F, as you can see right there. A is 4, etc. So you have to just find all of the answers by using things that you pick up, like so.
Yes, and there you go. Empty. Below is a primitive mirror. Its compact form factor, more specifically,
That one I actually don't remember what you need for it off the top of my head, but I do know what you need for this one. And some of these,
This should be good enough to replace...
There we go. Yep, C6. Some of these you will actually have to go outside of the museum to get the answers
Just
for.
as I thought. It fits perfectly.
For example, this one.
Hey, look. There's some keyhole here.
You're right. I think something's written inside. CC, under STU seat.
Strange. You think this may be a clue?
Might be.
Yep, it stands for Conference Center under Stubot's seat. So if you go back there...
Stubot, please don't mind us.
What is human doing?
Aha! You found it?
Yeah, a key.
Let's hurry back to the museum. Should we go to the museum?
So, how did your trial go yesterday evening?
Well, it was okay. Stubot isn't exactly the perfect partner, but I managed. At one point, he received a firmware update. In the middle of the trial, I lost a few precious minutes because of it.
That's not fair!
Still better than what you experienced with Clay, apparently.
Yeah. Let's stop here.
What? Are you sure? There's still time, and this trial is crucial.
No, I don't want to quit
You're
the trial.
right. He's trusting me. I gotta do my best.
I just wanted to read the dialogue there. I didn't want to actually quit. But it's good to know you can bail on that early if you don't want to wait out the full hour. So that part's good. Oh, there was one other thing I was going to grab at Sector 56.
We haven't crossed anyone in the streets today.
Yeah, everyone's hiding inside. You know, I'm kind of glad to be with you right now.
How so?
Well, you're kind of strong. I can't defend myself. I totally flunked that self-defense test, remember?
You've survived this far.
Only because I run fast.
Brok would say, being strong lies in your mind.
Easy for you to say. You're both so much taller and sturdier than I could ever be.
Sturdy? Am I? I guess those hard training sessions at the conch worked after all. If a squealer shows his face, he's going down.
Yeah.
Some religious plastic statue. No one will mind if I take that damaged unit. Without anyone to watch over it, the whole stand is going to be vandalized anyway.
Alright. Let's go back and use those. So the statuette goes here.
The statuette.
Good job, Graff. Must be.
The key obviously goes here.
2 to 1. This. Yep. Now what am I supposed to do?
I believe those ain't.
I'll try.
Look, a panel moved right below the lock.
Does this help us?
I guess it's supposed to.
Let's see. We've used that one. Does this?
It fits.
There we go.
And displays something?
Trying to see which ones we've missed, if anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe we haven't missed anything, so what did we need the sphere for? Or paused, so we don't have to worry about it, Yeah, doesn't mention it anywhere. Interesting. Also, if you check your messages, you do get to actually see the fact that the message did appear of the museum being open. Well, let's go ahead and finish the puzzle.
Keys are all aligned on this keyboard. What's it for? I should take a closer look.
The E key is missing, which is what the rectangular slab is for. So again, this is one that you actually do need.
There you go. A crystal clear key.
And as you've seen, each letter is paired with a number that indicates when it needs to be pressed. As you can see right here, there's a 4 and an A. So basically the idea is that A is hit fourth. So if you looked at them in order, D is hit first, G is hit second, etc. So the answer is D for number 1, G for number 2, H for number 3, A for number 4, as you can see right here, I for number 5, C for number 6, B for number 7, E for number 8, and F for number 9. And there you go. That's it.
What was that?
I've solved the final riddle.
Congrats, Graff. I knew you could do it. Back to the cons, shall we?
Okay, let's go.
Like I said, you get plenty of time.
Our diplomas. Obviously. I have that feeling in my guts again.
And now we switch to Brok.
Graff asked me to investigate the pill shortage. No time to lose. Let's go. A call. Someone I don't know. Hello?
I need your help urgently.
Hold on. Who are you?
Dr. Gherkin, from the pharmaceutical factory. The Tribots have gone mad. I swear they're after me.
A drummer. Huh. What do you need me for?
Oh, can't I just explain when you're here?
Sorry. I'm already on an investigation, so...
Wait! I'm the only one who could fix the situation in the slums.
The pill shortage?
That one. I can fix the pipe pills, but for this, I need to remain alive.
That's fantastic news. Well, not that you're in danger, but...
It's my job. No other drummer would agree to accompany me to this dump. Well, no offense.
Nope. It's a dump, all right. I just think you're overreacting. Just a little bit.
I'm not afraid of the slum's inhabitants, but those bots, they're... Oh gosh, there's one in the corner, looking at me. I can see its shadow.
Why me, though?
I took the time to study your history in the last 10 minutes. You've got a track record for street fights. You sure can defend yourself.
Yeah, well, I'm flattered.
Besides, you're the only one who replied to my calls.
Oh.
Please, I'm begging you. How much do you want? 2,000 unis? 5?
5,000?
What? Not enough? Okay. Make it 10 then.
10? Deal.
Thank heavens. Please hurry. I'll be waiting for you in front of the factory.
Oh, man. Just escorting that guy from one place to another and get 10 grand? Oh, this is exactly what I needed. A lead and money. Did the tide finally turn?
Location unlocked, factory.
No new mail since the last opening this morning.
What? That's unusual. Did someone steal my bills? I wish. Our mailbox. Great.
No new mail.
Okay, nothing new on that.
Hey, how you doing?
Great.
I'm glad to... Hey,
Okay.
Great.
Dialogue is still the same. You'll notice that you actually can't get to the factory without going through the border post, so...
let us through.
We have children. Don't let us die here.
Well, the bills.
Come on. We deserve to know what's happening.
Everyone, break that entrance. The situation is worse than I thought. I was so focused on my own problems. I didn't realize everyone in the slums is suffering.
Stop.
The cops.
Please. You must understand.
Violating the law. Stay away or be destroyed.
No, I'm scared.
Do something for us. Inform the government.
Violating the law. Last warning.
What should we do?
3, 2,
We can't fight them.
1.
Can't die like this.
Hey, wait! Don't run away! Too late.
Target acquired.
Well, I'm not going away. If there's the slightest hope I can help all these people, I'll take it.
Alright, so when fighting this group of enemies, the best thing to do is go after the two smaller ones. Since the bigger one does a lot of damage, it's best to just get those guys, the smaller ones, out of the way. Alright. There we go. Also, the big one will self-destruct after you defeat it, so bear that in mind too. Leveling up wise, I actually leveled up strength as high as it can go. It will not let me go any higher, so I will be upgrading health instead.
Man, they were tough. Hopefully I don't get into more trouble for wrecking all these police spots.
But yeah, for the record, where do I need to find? Yep, 30 attack. That is as high as it will be able to go.
Scan complete. User allowed.
There is one other thing we need to pick up. Again, since we're using a guide here to get the canonical ending, loosely using a guide, it does not mention this right now. I'm going to go ahead and do it now, though. And that is that you can go to Drummer Street.
That's new. Please input your citizen certificate.
Give me a second here to find it. There it is.
Do I even have one?
You do, and... Oh, well, here's the thing. Need a pill. Yeah, this is kind of dark. Hey, whenever you can, call me. Clay took my pill. I'll need one soon. Where you can answer me, and then this one. Ugh. Yeah. So here you go. Here's your actual answer for getting in. Your citizen certificate is 368 745. So 368 745. And then you're let in.
Welcome back. Why aren't you wearing our Medi Live Health? Analyzing your health in real time. Here's your daily anti-pollution remedy. The one and only Tox Out pills. Keep in mind, the dose as long as decrease
20.
Yeah, I mentioned that before. But you'll need that Tox Out pill later if you want to save somebody that in my first playthrough I did not save. Because I went about things the wrong order. You can wait until that point comes up, but you don't have to.
Must be the factory. Now, where's that guy?
Alright, let's start with getting the ads that we can get. And the first one is back here.
Hey.
Way in the corner. The second one is inside, but you can't get to that one yet, so we're going to skip it for the time being. And the third one is right there.
Nice. Dr. Gherkin, I can see you. You can stop hiding in that corner.
Oh, Mr. Brok, sorry. I thought... Yikes!
What's going on?
The Tribots! They're coming!
What?
I hear them.
Oh, great. Another paranoid scientist. Come on, we gotta go.
No!
I think also, I'll go ahead and show this really quick. Well, here's the phone calls. Oh, these are from Graff. Okay. Let's see. Scroll through chapters here. Okay, that didn't work for some reason. There we go. Yeah, who renewed the prescription? It says Dr. Mink. I'm assuming Dr. Gherkin is probably the other person. I could be wrong about that. That's something I'll find in a later playthrough, more likely than not. but I'm guessing he might also be able to update it. Could be wrong about that, though.
Nice. There you go. Brand new.
I can never tell if that thing is the little remote control is supposed to make the robot go towards it or away, but yeah, you can remove all those little spots to fix the membrane. The other option is you can just destroy the door. If you do that, I believe you have to fight off a set of robots, just for the record.
I took care of those terrible creatures. It's safe now.
You're right.
Finally.
Alright, let's grab that ad.
Oh,
There we go.
Can we talk?
Oh, of course.
Been wondering for a while. Have we met somewhere? I could swear I've seen you before.
That's possible. I worked with your wife.
You did?
Of course. That was years ago, before I became part of... there's only one pharmaceutical company in this country after all.
Uh-huh. Tell me more about Leah.
Her abrupt passing was a shock. She was a very valuable asset. I hope her job didn't cause her demise.
What do you mean?
I'm not supposed to say. My contract has a non-disclosure agreement which covers...
Tell me. Now!
Oh, I guess it's fine now. It's been almost 6 years, after all. Not long before the accident, she made a discovery.
What discovery?
I don't know. That's all she said in her message. It could have been anything. A breakthrough or a minor observation. Who knows? After all, her job was to find stuff. Unfortunately, I think the secret died with her.
Why is this the first time I've heard about that?
After the city power shut down, all data was lost, including this message. I only remember this after the investigation. It didn't seem so important.
We'll talk more after we're done, Doctor.
But I don't know anymore.
I said we will.
All right.
What exactly is happening?
The pills shortage? I don't know much. The bots run the factory and they started going crazy. In the meantime, the pipe pills all over the slums got damaged, so whatever's in stock wouldn't be transferred.
Then it's not just one problem to take care of.
I'm afraid so.
What does it take to fix those pipes?
It's technically complex. Only an expert like myself can fix them.
Obviously. Is that guy hiding something from me? Oh well. He's my only clue to save the slums. And get paid.
Alright.
I'll be around.
Stay close, please.
Dramatic chase on the highway. Yesterday, an individual stole an air car to persecute a bot, causing havoc in the process.
I wonder who would be stupid enough to do this.
For sure. Youngsters are crazy these days.
The last remotely related event goes back to the drums in 3030. A police investigator miraculously survived an air car accident while chasing a criminal.
I didn't remember this.
Alright, let's head back to the border post and...
More bots.
Oh no! What do we do?
So, you have three options here. Either hide, go back, or fight. If you choose to try and go back, you will have to fight. So, it's either fight or hide. If you choose to hide, I think, oddly enough, the best spot to hide, if I remember correctly from reading the Discord forums for this game is behind the pipe pill itself. I'm going to go ahead and choose to fight because hiding is a little bit tricky to pull off. But yeah, go back, we'll get you caught right away. So I'm going to just go ahead and fight.
You gotta examine that pipe pill, right? No choice. I gotta eliminate them. Hey, Metal Brains, I've got the perfect tool to unscrew you. My fists!
Idiotic target acquired.
Yep, see what I mean? Those guys hit for a lot of damage. Alright.
Hey, Doc, I could watch you duck and cover all day, but we can't stay here that long.
Oh, good job. Now, let me do my part.
Message.
Don't trust that guy. From an unknown caller. Or texter, I guess.
Oh my. That pipe pill is in a disastrous state.
Squealers, most likely. I bet they learned about the shortages and tried to steal as much as possible.
Fortunately, only external damage. So, Mr. Brok, why a detective?
I thought you read all my history.
Only what can be found in administrative, camera records, and other tracking methods.
Huh? Just figured there'd be some business. There ain't that many investigators in the slums. Why the question?
I just like to talk when I'm nervous.
Makes sense.
Ask me questions, please. I don't like the silence.
Yeah, you actually can't interact with him here, so much for asking him questions. Just let him do his thing, and yep.
Great news. Let's move on then.
I'll be right behind you.
And away we go. Along with somebody we've seen before, I believe, at the end of Chapter 2.
Wait.
Will this man cause trouble?
Of course he will.
What should we do then?
I got it.
Yes, boss.
Did you just kill this man?
Nah. The fall isn't that high. I hope.
You watch out!
Hey.
What?
Bots? Enough chit-chat.
You're enjoying? You must have...
No.
Provided that you don't just immediately knock him in there. Let's see. If you've defeated the Squealer boss in Chapter 2 and fought Squealers every time you can make him run away, you will then get into a fight with drones.
RJ!
You know this policeman?
Yeah. With him around, that place is safe.
All right. I'll be over there fixing the pipe pill then.
Hey, pal.
Got your job back?
Yeah, hacker reconsidered.
Oh, I'm glad. I intended to convince him, but you beat me to it. Huh? Another message.
He's lying about himself. Do your job, but be careful.
I need to clear that up. Who's sending me these? You don't look well.
No pill.
Oh, should have guessed. Hold on a bit. The doctor here is fixing the pipe pills. You should be able to get one soon.
Good.
Oh man, I should watch over him. He's really not okay. In the meantime, I'd like to have a word to your boss. May I enter?
Yeah, you're a client now.
Nice.
Mr. Detective? I have to warn you, I'm pretty busy right now.
Yeah. Listen. Any info on what caused that pill situation?
I wish. This is a disaster. At this rate, I'll be out of dough before the end of the week. And clients, too. Oh, one more day and they'll drop like flies.
We gotta do something. With your competence and all your doodads, surely you can investigate.
Don't think I haven't tried. I've searched all over the tri-web. Zip. Nada.
I should have guessed. Nothing replaces an investigation in the field. What's going on with those darn bots?
And the tri-bots? What's with them?
Don't tell me you're not aware. Since this morning, they've made countless attacks on people. I can't even count how many I've put into pieces.
You should know better than calling them tin cans.
Very.
I'm serious.
So you haven't heard anything?
Not the slightest. But I'll be on the lookout.
Someone's sending me messages from an unknown number. Find out who this is.
Straight to the point, eh? That's easy as pie. 1,000 unis should do it.
I don't have time for this. Do it now, or I might turn your pretty face into mashed potatoes.
The thing is, I did so much leveling, I actually do have 1,000 units.
Okay.
About 1,300.
No need to get upset over spare change. I'll put it on your tab.
Good.
Okay, found it.
So, who is it?
I can't tell you.
What?
Confidentiality. The key word in this profession. It's a matter of trust between me and my client. She specifically...
She? Come on, pour it out.
My professional ethics strictly forbid from revealing her name. But I guess it's okay to tell you a few things about her request.
Ethics, huh?
2 days ago, she asked for a few searches and to notify her of updates related to a few topics.
Which ones?
Here's the list. The government, various statistics over the past year, breaking into some journalist message inbox, finances from pharmaceutical companies, in particular tox-out pills.
Well. If I believed in coincidences.
And the whereabouts of a man named Sin.
Sin?
Yeah, a Rue who lived in the drums.
No doubt. That's him.
I've learned over time to analyze emotional states helps a lot with affairs, and I can tell you this. She tried hard to cover it, but she seemed pretty worried about the man.
Sin. I wonder.
Hope you're satisfied. Now shoot!
Huh? He's barely breathing. The pollution must be affecting him. Oh, the situation's getting critical. Hey, doctor, come. What? Where the heck is he? Oh, great. I had a feeling this mission wouldn't go well. With RJ at death's door and the scientist out there alone, I have 2 emergencies on my plate. What should I do?
Now would be the chance to go grab that tox-out pill if you've not gotten it. If you go to save the doctor first, you will not be able to save RJ.
Here, swallow this. Let's hope this works. Oh, I'm getting sick. Sick of all this suffering. The more I fight for our future, the worse it becomes. What's the meaning of life in this place?
Friends.
Huh?
Life is to make friends.
I was starting to think you had hibernated, Big Bear.
You saved me.
Whoa!
My friend! I owe you one.
Ah, no problem. You'd have done the same for me. Actually, you can help. The scientist who accompanied me has vanished. I was supposed to protect him, but...
No worries.
You know where he is?
Yeah, right there.
Where the heck have you been?
Sorry. You were gone for a while. I heard noise and panicked.
Don't do that ever again.
While I was away, I was contacted by a journalist. They're willing to spread the word over media about what's happened here.
I believe we have a more important mission.
Don't we need all the help we can get? They're waiting for us in Sector 56X. That's on our way.
As you wish.
I come.
Don't. You've got a job. Hold on to it. That hacker may be despicable. He's still a valuable person who needs protection.
Okay, my friend. If need me, come. I stay here.
Thanks. Let's go, Doctor.
Away we go. Off to, as he said, 56X.
I'll fix this one.
The city is so quiet. I'm getting worried.
No, I believe most slummers are staying inside. That's the guideline when the haze is strong and the pollution levels peak.
Hope you're right. So, who's this journalist?
I'm not sure. They were disguising their voice.
Ain't that suspicious?
Well, now that you mention it...
Oh, great. Hope we're not walking into a trap.
Who would be mad enough to make a profit off such a terrible situation?
You wouldn't believe how far some people will go around here.
I'm done.
Fast enough. Does it work?
For paying your bills, yes.
Who cares? What about the pills?
Well, we'll have to wait until the route is reactivated.
How long until then?
A few minutes? Maybe a day?
A day?
That's a very rough estimate. We don't do this that often.
And let's hope it's just a matter of minutes. Your journalist isn't here yet.
Let's look around.
You?
I wasn't expecting...
Dr. Gherkin, I explicitly told you we should meet privately.
This is just my bodyguard. Don't worry about them. What's your name?
Dee. Let's keep this short. We're both busy people. I need some crucial information.
Very well then. Ask away.
Uh-oh. Sorry to interrupt, but some friends are following us.
Oh gosh, not again!
What's going on? Why are they attacking us?
Beats me. Stay back. I'll deal with them.
Ha! Don't think I'll simply stand by and watch.
You do want to be pretty careful about this particular fight and making sure you actually take out the big guy first for once, just because Dee does have a health bar that can go down to 0, so just be aware of that. I've never had her come close to dying in that fight, though.
Looks like we're good. For now, anyway.
Dr. Gherkin, please follow me.
All right.
Wait!
Huh?
I don't trust her.
No, thanks for the help, huh?
I didn't ask for your help.
Oh, Mr. Cowboy thinks he's so strong.
This ain't no cowboy hat, miss. I'm a detective.
I see. Bodyguard, detective, and cowboy. You can do everything, huh? It's none of your concern. I'm only here to interview the doc.
Somehow, I doubt that.
What?
While I was fighting, I started to put 2 and 2 together. You're hiding something.
You were brainstorming in the middle of a fight? This is ridiculous.
Are you certain about this, Mr. Detective?
Trust me on this.
I don't have time to argue. Let's keep this moving.
No. My mission is to protect the doc so he fixes the pipe pills, not to wander around for an interview. We're not going anywhere until you've explained your true motive.
Aren't you persistent? Fine, you win. Ask away.
Doc, leave us alone for a minute.
But, Mr. Detective...
No worries. Put yourself in the corner. Scream if you spot one of those darn machines.
Okay. Don't take too long.
Let's get started.
Again, if you've played before, you have the option to skip the interrogation. I'll go ahead and give the answers and let this play out, so we will not skip it. The first one is, a journalist has called Dr. Gherkin with secret identity, and warning messages about Dr. Gherkin from an unknown journalist.
Earlier, you mentioned this was none of my concern, but your actions say otherwise.
My actions?
The messages you sent me. don't trust that guy. Wondering about the sender, I asked a few questions to a particular individual named The Gloom. He confirmed a journalist woman sent them.
No way. That guy promised to keep it confidential.
I know how to squeeze the facts out of crooks like him. Now, considering you're the journalist who contacted Dr. Gherkin while concealing your identity, it's not hard to believe there's only one person behind all this. You.
Good thinking. A bit far-fetched, but you certainly hit the spot. Yes, I have reasons to believe the doctor is not coming clean.
Right now, I'm not sure who has the most secrets, but why bother warning me?
I'm not sure. Trusting an investigator seemed right. To be honest, I'm already starting to regret it.
There's no trust without truth. That's the whole point of this interrogation. Now, I have some clues regarding your true identity.
Who is she? Answers are: message sender did research on Sin, plus picture of a happy woman and girl with Sin. She's his wife.
The name rings a bell, huh? Of course it does. He actually hired me for an investigation 2 days ago. I found a picture of him with a woman and a little girl in his apartment. That night, when I met you in the virtual arena and accidentally revealed your appearance.
And I still hate you for that.
Took me a while to make the connection, but I finally realized you were in that picture. The hacker also mentioned you did research on Sin. Obviously, you've been separated for a while and you wanted to know his whereabouts. All this makes sense. Sin was a drummer, so you'd have to be as well. Journalism is a job only drummers can do. And I guess it's a coincidence you've asked us to meet right next to where he's been living. But I don't believe in coincidences.
Impressive. I'd say you're the best detective ever, not for the luck that you've had in all these situations.
Huh, not luck. Quite the opposite. Always implicated in the worst events.
In any case, you're right. Sin Silver is my husband. The love of my life.
Weird way to describe someone you ditched.
It's a long and personal story.
Okay, let's not deviate from the matter at hand. Although this brings a whole new question. What exactly are you looking for?
What's the real reason that she contacted Dr. Gherkin? Is Dee is worried about her husband's Sin. Plus, Dee is a journalist and warned me about Dr. Gherkin.
It's obvious you hold a grudge against Dr. Gherkin. First, you warned me about him with your messages. Then, you're worried about what may happen to your husband. I have a hard time imagining it. Is Dr. Gherkin a threat?
I'm still gathering evidence. But in an indirect way, yes. He doesn't know my identity yet, and I intend to use that as an opportunity.
He's just a scientist working in a factory. What could he possibly do?
That's where you're wrong. He's much more than that.
So, the scientist's job is a front?
More or less.
I think I'm starting to understand.
Dr. Gherkin said that he is part of something, plus message sender did research on government.
No way! You asked the hacker for searches on the government, and he accidentally slipped that he's part of something.
So you finally do understand.
That guy, as slim as an asparagusite, is a member of the government?
Yes, and I have proof of it.
Now I get it. Ever since meeting him, I thought he looked familiar.
Impossible. Citizens don't know the members of the government.
Well, wait, but that doesn't make any sense. Why would he risk his life around here, all alone?
I have a theory on this.
Besides, the government's purpose is to serve the citizens, isn't it?
Don't be silly. You know things aren't that simple.
I bet this is the reason why you're directly concerned.
What's the problem with the government? The answer is that the government has total control of all forms of media.
You're working for the media, and the government controls the media. I can see where this is going.
In a nutshell, yes. That guy is responsible for my situation and Sin's.
Your situation? You still didn't tell?
Listen, time is running out. I need you to trust me.
What's your plan?
Luring him into a place where he can't escape.
What? That sounds pretty... What the heck? They can jump now?
What's going on here?
There's so many of them.
We're done for.
Come on, we gotta get out of here.
And go where?
Anywhere is better than here.
There's a bunker a few blocks from here. I have access to it.
Good.
Stay close to us, Doc. Let's go.
Alright, that takes care of Chapter 5.
This was a perfect opportunity for our plan. I should have protested against it.
But in the situation we were in, this was our only option.
Alright. Pretty sure we did it right since I did a test of this, unless, like, somehow I just miraculously got an insane amount of points.
Psst. Graff, you're nervous? You know, it's weird. I've imagined this moment many times. I thought I'd be super stressed, like the world on the verge of collapsing. I mean, if we don't pass, it's game over. We won't have a second chance.
Ott, please.
Oh.
Not me. I'm confident. If you're not, maybe you just don't deserve to become part of the best.
Shut up.
Sorry.
What? Clay just apologized?
Yeah, I know. I've been a little rough with you guys. I just needed it to get confidence in myself.
Yeah, this part is slightly changed from the previous one we did because of being nicer to Clay.
Maybe the world is collapsing after all.
Don't pay attention. He just wants to leave a good impression in case he failed.
No, I'm serious. Mom's coming. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Now who's the one stressing?
Everyone, before announcing the results, I would like to congratulate all of you. You've been offered this opportunity because you were the hardest working students from this year. Keep this in mind. Whether or not you'll be living under or outside the dome, you are the future. This world needs you. Yet, there are many things you are not aware of. Each one of you is special. You're all linked together in ways you can't even imagine. I'd like to correct myself, though. Despite your hard work, your skills, and your intelligence, they're not the main reason you've been chosen. During those past years, I've attempted to make you aware and prepared, but no longer. In a few moments, your destiny will be in your hands. Now, here's the moment you've been waiting for. The final results. Here's Stuboth's score. As you know, this is the reference. Any score equaling or superior to this means you pass. Clay, my son, here is your score.
Yes!
I would like to point out that no favoritism whatsoever has been exercised. All criteria used for ratings are neutral. Next candidate, Ott.
Phew, that was close.
Congrats! I knew you could do it.
And now, Graff.
Okay. Interesting. If that's the case, then we need to go back a little bit. And maybe I will just intentionally take a dive on that test. So, that said, since we got a perfect score somehow, even though I intentionally did make some of those questions wrong in part 1, we'll go ahead and fix that. We'll be right back as I load up the game. Let's see. The good news is, for those that have not watched before, the game has an option to speed up dialogue. So as a result, getting back will not take any time. Alright.
Sorry, I'm getting a headache, so I won't be very useful anyway.
Too bad, but if you don't mind, I'll keep on searching myself.
Okay, I'll just rest a little until the time is out.
There we go.
Will this
Yeah.
be enough to get our diplomas?
Lost a bit of intelligence on it, but that's fine. And we can also skip the interrogation, which will help too. Okay, there's one. There's two.
Nice. Nice. I just... Oh. Tell me. What? What is... Oh.
See what I mean about how this can go way faster if you know what you're doing and you can skip through all this stuff?
You got no...
It's like pretty much the only thing that's going to go at this roughly the same speed is just the fighting. There we go. And I guess waiting for him to do his thing here.
Oh my. I'm...
Wait.
Yes.
Bye.
Did you just...
I hope...
Yeah, he'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
And let's go. Some...
Skip all that stuff. RJ falls unconscious. I guess we could show this off too is, again, like, you also have the chance now to go and get that pill. So if you need to go and get it
That's new.
after,
Please input your citizen certificate.
you can still do
I
that.
even have one.
3, 6, 8, 7, 4, 5.
Reboot. Here's
I'd better hurry.
Yeah, that line slightly changes of I'd better hurry if he's trying to get to RJ. But yeah.
Here.
You're still good in that regard. Still get the same result. Then we'll go to 56. He'll do his thing of fixing that.
The city is so quiet. I'm getting worried.
No, I believe most slummers are staying inside. That's the guideline when the haze is strong and the pollution levels peak.
Interesting. I can't speed this part up.
Hope you're right. So.
There we go.
I'm done.
Go run to D. Nice shot. And this time we will skip the interrogation. And just go straight to fling. And just like that, we are caught back up where we need to be.
Psst, you're nervous? You know, I mean, we won't have... Shut up.
Yeah, we'll skip past this.
Now, Clay. Next. And now.
There we go.
I passed!
It's not that simple. You have received a 40 points penalty.
And for the record, again, I think I said this last time, there is no way to, like, avoid the 40 points penalty. It's just, like, the 40 points either makes you fail or, I mean, I guess technically it could just not matter. Or your score can be so high that the 40 points doesn't matter as long as it is above 90, or I guess it's, as long as it's above 89 before you take that penalty, then you'll still pass.
So, here is your final score.
What? Why?
The system has performed a check. Graff, your tutor is registered as a drummer.
Brok? A drummer?
As such, this breaches the institution rules that you signed when you got accepted here. This center is strictly reserved for slums children.
But... oh, I know. He's taken a job as a police officer. Temporarily.
No. He's registered as a permanent citizen. It's right there in the government mainframe data, which is inviolable. I'm sorry, Graff. The rules are the rules.
He lied to me?
Furthermore, you should have been automatically excluded. However, I attempted to save your profile by reclassifying this as a first-class penalty. This is the best I could do. Unfortunately, with your total score, this still wasn't enough for you to pass. I'm truly sorry.
Sorry? If you truly are sorry, change this!
I wish I could. My abilities are limited. I didn't write the rules.
Then, who did? Wait. If he's really a drummer, doesn't this automatically make me one as well?
You should know this by now. Children need to prove they earn this right. This is too late.
This can't be happening.
I shouldn't say this, but don't worry about it too much. You have a great destiny lying ahead of you.
A great destiny? I'll get to live the rest of my life in the slums. How can this be of little importance?
The final results are currently inside the center data. They will be transmitted to the government data frame tonight. Due to current events, there won't be any ceremony. I shall inform you as soon as possible when you're able to move under the dome. That is all. May the intel watch over you.
Well...
And this line, as I saw, I tried not to read too much ahead, but whenever I did the double check to make sure it worked, which apparently was wrong, this actually does change if you have a high relationship with Clay, because normally he's just like, well, too bad for you, later.
That sucks. You didn't deserve...
Go away!
I just wanted to say, fathers should never be trusted. My mom learned this the hard way. I'm sorry for you.
I don't want your pity. Scram!
Take care.
Did you hear what she said?
Boys, I have to close the building.
With Stubot still inside.
Your arrival statistics showed a very low percentage of success, yet you passed. Your uncle is very proud of you.
Uncle Wes? How can you...
As for you, Graff, this is just a small setback. Do not let anyone else decide your future. Be strong. Prove yourself.
So, this is where our path ends. Goodbye, Ott.
What? No way! I won't let you go like this!
No choice. You'll be living under the dome soon. I'm glad for you, but you better stay away from me.
What?
My bad luck could be contagious.
Wait, that's not fair! You deserve to pass!
Life's unfair.
The Graff I know would never give up!
Well, you're wrong. I never showed my true self. I'm just a liar and selfish. After all, I take from my old man. Why did you hit me?
Get a hold of yourself. Haven't you noticed? The director said the results would be transmitted to the government's mainframe tonight. Which implies...
They're not yet.
Yes, she's been giving us a hint.
If we can find a way to change the center's data before it gets transmitted...
You'll be accepted.
This is cheating.
Just this once. For a good cause.
And probably very risky. Are you sure you want to go along with this?
Is there any other choice?
I guess not.
The only question is, where do we start?
What to do? Break into the center, call Brok, call Shay, check inventory. Let me double check here. All their options don't work, so, I mean, we could test them if we want.
I know someone who can hack into computers. Darn, she's not replying. That's not normal.
Do we have another option?
No choice. I'll call Brok.
How would he help?
I'm not sure yet, but it's worth a try.
Hello?
Hi, I might need your,
Bad timing, son. We're trying to reach some kind of bunker right now, and, oh gosh! More are coming!
What's going on? It's like he's the one who needs help.
Oh, great.
Well, at least you know this time that he's not just not answering for the hell of it.
I have no idea what he's involved in, but my future is at stake. I know him. He'll be fine.
If you say so. Any other ideas?
Let's break into the conch.
You can't be serious. The place is shut down, and there are cameras all around.
Right. My belongings. I know. This morning, in the mail. There. An invoice from Mr. Rekka.
Rekka? What a weird name.
Really?
It does sound suspicious.
It's almost like it's hacker spelled backwards.
Oh, spelled backwards, it becomes
hacker. Yeah.
You
what kind
did
of
it.
hacker sends an invoice?
Maybe one who wants additional work. There's even an address here. Only valid for a few days.
That's silly.
Maybe that's why he's not detected by the automated security system. Sometimes the best solutions are the easiest ones.
Okay, it's worth a shot.
Yeah. Besides, I'm curious to know what business my old man had with him.
Let's check this out.
Before we do that, now that the pipe pills are working again, at least I think they are.
System.
That one works?
Give me a pill.
You have due bill.
I should have guessed.
What a disappointment.
Let's see. Yeah, it was this one. Let me...
150. I'm almost an adult.
150. Gotcha.
I've got a limited... I can only keep a small amount of money. Anything over 50 unis automatically goes back to... If I press this button, algorithm...
Checking. Transfer. System.
I can't believe I'm doing... Someone's got to pay that tri-web bill or our access will get cut.
Scanning and bill detected. Sufficient credits. Payout done.
It's weird because it's like, oh, well, he wants to be in his, like, do his part and pay the bills, but, like, he has to request money from Brok's account. because you literally cannot make the money to pay the bills.
One good thing done.
Thank you, and goodbye.
At least it's polite.
Alright, so Fraua bill is paid. I need to check my notes because... Yep. Alright, so for this upcoming spot, there is a specific thing that you have to do. Because this was not listed on the guide. I had to double check this. Alright, so we go to the back street.
It's here.
There's a hefty guy in front of the entrance.
Which confirms this is the right place.
Are you sure? He seems like a cop.
Only one way to find out.
You obtained 0 points during the last trial. Final scores: Stubot 50, Graff 35, -40s. Clay 52, Ott 51, the director.
Hello?
Kids, what you doing here? The street's not safe. Enter, quick.
Psst. Better not upset him.
Also, he sneezed because remember he's allergic to cats.
What?
So.
Who's that?
Kids, to hide here.
Are you insane? Yesterday, the croc. Now, this? Don't make me reconsider hiring you back.
No, but...
Actually, we came to see you. You're a hacker, right?
I prefer the term skilled programmer bypassing securities. Wait, how do you know?
Doesn't matter. I need your help.
Ha! And you brought your pocket money, eh? I seriously doubt this will suffice, kiddos. Go away. You're wasting my precious time.
No.
No?
Listen, we're clients, right in front of you. What kind of businessman would ignore an easy sale?
Okay. Go ahead and tell me all about your lost cuddly toy.
Let's talk about Brok first. Well, let's do this.
Desperate times call for desperate measures. Tell me more about the croc from yesterday.
Yeah, there are 6 secret words in our data world, boy.
That's just one...
This is a deal between my client and me. No one else.
You don't understand. He's my
tutor.
Yeah.
He can be the Pope for all I care. You won't get anything from me.
Stupid squealer.
What did you just say? I'm not one of those dirty rats. I'm a mouse. You should know that by your age.
Okay. Sorry. Jeez.
Kids nowadays. What a disrespectful bunch.
So?
You'll keep bothering me with this, huh? Don't stay around him. That guy is shady.
Says the even shadier hacker.
He claimed to be a policeman. This doesn't make any sense considering his record.
What do you mean?
I've already...
Tell me more.
1,000 unis.
What? I need you to hack into the Consciousness Center's data frame.
I see. You posted some naughty pics and they caught you, huh?
No! I just need to pass my exam. I had great results. I should have passed if not for...
For what?
I thought you wouldn't ask questions.
You expect me to do a clean job, don't you?
My old man is a drummer, which is forbidden. Well, just make sure I pass.
Well, there are quite a few firewalls and other securities there, but that's feasible. For 100,000 unis.
What? 100,000?
I warned you. That's the price for a quality job.
He's a crook.
Hey, I'm doing a risky job.
Come on, Graff, let's find another way.
What other way? We've explored the possibilities. There's no other solution.
But how are you gonna get that kind of money before tonight?
Let me think.
Don't take all day. I hate flies buzzing around me while I'm working.
And of course, you have the bank statement showing that you have that. And I'm assuming that's what it is. Yep, it is.
I have the money.
What?
Take a look at this. This account was opened by my mother. There's more than 100,000 unis on it. She's dead now, so this means I'll have access to this money in a few days when I turn 16.
How come?
I just found out about this myself.
Interesting.
I guarantee you, you will get the money in a few days.
Don't! This must be money your mom saved for you! You can't!
Then, what's the purpose of it? Wouldn't she want me to use it to ensure a better future for myself?
I don't know, but...
It's decided.
Give me your hand, boy. So, you are Graff Filch, aged 15. Birthday in 3 days. Looks like you're telling the truth. Alright, deal. Come back in 3 days and we shall sort this out.
No, you don't understand. The data will be transmitted tonight. You need to hack the server now.
And to credit for you? Nah, no way.
This is a matter of life and death.
Exactly. For me as well.
Listen, do you really want to pass on the opportunity to win 100,000 unis?
Alright. With your prints, I should be able to plan a wire transfer right now. I'll reroute it to a few of my cryptocurrencies for safety reasons. But I warn you, this won't be cancelable.
Do it.
Graff.
And done. Just one thing. Keep in mind, I'll be watching over you, boy. If you dare double-cross me, I have the means to ruin your life.
Oh, don't worry. It already is.
Now, give me some space. I need to focus.
Come on, Ott.
I can't believe it. What's wrong with you? 100,000 units? Even in the slums, you could have lived like a lord for years with that kind of money.
Sorry, Ott. I can't stay here.
Okay, it's your decision after all.
Yeah, I actually kind of agree with Graff, though. It's like, if the point was for the money that she saved for him to be used to, like, make his life better, if he uses it for that, then he's using it for the intended purpose. And even if he could live, air quote, like a lord here for years, he could also be living, like, in a better spot in his life for the rest of his life. So, yeah, he probably did make the right call, provided that, you know, the hacker's trustworthy and does what he says he was going to do.
Not saying it's bad, just maybe you should have thought a little more about it before rushing straight ahead.
Also, there wasn't enough time to really think about it too much.
Well, it's done.
Boys, what did I say? Leave the heck out of my place.
You better deliver.
Guys, about the dough I owe you. Yeah. Well, I got something for you that should make up for it. I just require your help with something first.
What now?
I was thinking about the tox-out pill shortage. Even if we get to live under the dome, we can't just leave all the slums people without any solution, can we?
I agree.
I've already asked Brok to investigate, but...
Good idea! He's a great detective. Uncle Wes is also on the case. Still, we should give it a go ourselves as well. It's too important.
Okay, let's try.
This might be dangerous.
Yeah. Well, listen, don't ask how, but I've got an app on my phone to track my old man.
You do?
If anything happens to me, go fetch Brok, okay?
I hope I won't have to, but you've got my word. I don't feel
You're right. I should stop complaining.
Where are your parents?
We've got something important to do ourselves.
Do I scare you?
Kinda.
Sorry, Mommy made me like this. Big arms. Useful for working here.
I bet.
Stick around. If bad guy comes, I beat up.
Thank you, mister. Wait, what's going on exactly?
Squealers. Causing havoc. Pipe pills plundered.
I had a feeling they were responsible for this.
Where are they?
Back street. Wandering.
I see. No choice. We gotta go take a look.
Are you sure about this?
We'll just take a look-see. Just to confirm. After that, we call the cops.
Okay, lead the way.
Yep, check around Hacker Street for clues. Let's see. So I assume, yeah, if RJ is not safe, then you need to head to the right. If he is, you have to talk to him first.
Kids, wait! Where are you going? No, boss say not move.
What a nice surprise. We didn't even have to look. You just came straight at us.
Graff, what do we do?
Alright, so 4 options. Run, talk, fight, do nothing. Let me make sure. You get caught unless you manage to fight them off with Graff, which is a tough fight, but it can be won. You're not supposed to win this fight. Keep that in mind before you pick your options. So, that said, in my notes, the best option to do this is to surrender. I'm going to talk first. I could just do nothing.
What's the problem? Someone cut your tongue?
Go away! We don't want any trouble!
Oh, but we do, pig boy.
Graff! We can't fight him! Maybe we should.
Shut up!
You monster!
Oh, look. Little pussy here is angry we beat his lover boy. What are you gonna do about it, huh?
Knock him down. He shan't see what will bring him.
Sure thing.
Oof!
It's here.
Quick, open it.
Sorry, just making sure that I've got everything correct here. Okay. Yeah, for the record, if you choose to keep fighting in that spot, it will lead to a special ending. I'm not going to spoil what that is, just be aware of that, I suppose. Alright, so move to the bunker. For this, we'll have to choose whether Dee or Brok fights off the robots while the other person tries to open the door. If you choose Brok to hold off the enemies, you have to stay alive for 90 seconds before Dee can activate the door. If you make Dee hold off the enemies, you have to activate... you must activate the green and blue buttons to turn all the red lights into green lights. You must do this before Dee runs out of health. So I'm going to be doing that and showing a combination for that.
What?
Let me think. Now, where did I put this key?
A key?
This bunker was built a long time ago during...
Forget the history lesson.
They're coming. We don't have much time.
Ah, there it is.
Give me that. What's that? There seems to be another mechanism in there. Doc? You've got to be kidding me.
I have to repair this one.
But how do I open this portal?
I won't be of any help. It's my first time here.
Oh, great.
They'll be onto us in a minute.
One of us has got to hold them back while the other figures this out.
We should fight. Again, like with Brok, it's just fighting, so if you're confident in fighting and your stats are fine, which even if your stats aren't, if you're confident in fighting, you should probably just fight, unless you're going for the intelligence thing only, but I want to show off an answer, so...
Dee, think you're up to giving me some time?
I can try, but...
Thanks.
I thought you'd be the fighting type.
No time to argue. Let's do this.
Which is ironic, because I think she says, like, oh, I'm not very good with puzzles.
Here they come.
Okay, for the first set, press the first, fourth, and fifth.
Another?
For the second set, press the second, fourth, and fifth green buttons at the top, then the second, third, and fourth at the bottom.
You did it!
Which way?
Let's split. You take the left. I'll go with the doctor.
But Mr. Brok is...
Hurry! They're here!
As we've already seen, it does not matter which door they take, because we exited this spot earlier as Graff.
The door locked itself. Why did she insist on going the other way? I hope Dr. Gherkin is safe with her. There you are. What the heck are you doing?
Interrogating.
She hooked me there.
Are you nuts? You think it's the right time for this?
This guy is hiding something.
What about you?
I thought I had come clean.
No, you didn't. I wasn't finished when all those bots landed on us.
Fine. I'll tell you everything, as long as you don't get in my way to interrogate him.
Can't promise that.
Then we'll have to settle this once and for all.
A fight? No thanks. I've had enough brawling for the day. Should I remind you we're surrounded by bots who want us dead? Let's save our strength for them.
I guess you're right.
And talking about that, man, those things are everywhere.
I'm scared. Can someone untie me?
Not yet.
But...
Are you suspecting the doctor to be the cause of the robot's havoc?
It's a possibility. He's involved in a lot of things.
That can't be right.
I've got nothing to do with this. I swear.
If he unleashed them, why risk his own life by getting through the slums? What would he gain from this?
I don't have all the info yet, but I have the means to find out.
Well, I'm not sure. Something's off.
What do you mean?
Let's see. I guess we could just read all these.
I'd like to test something. Can you open the door to these bots?
Probably. Why?
I'll stay hidden. Release one.
Are you mad? You realize they may all come at us when I open this door.
Trust me.
Very well. I'll try. Just one.
Yeah, that was probably the correct answer, so you might have wanted to read the other ones, potentially.
Hello. How may I serve you?
That one seems nice.
Bring it closer to Dr. Gherkin.
Don't!
Go ahead, Bot. To that man in front of you.
Oh, no!
Hello.
I'm not sure what you were expecting.
Now, what happens if...
Target acquired.
Huh?
It's gone crazy.
I'll handle this.
Yep, proving the obvious that they are targeting Brok specifically.
Just as I thought. They're not after the scientist.
They're after me.
They're after me.
Good heavens!
Wait a minute. We're in this disastrous situation because of you?
No, because whoever programmed them to go after him.
For crying out loud, what have you done?
No idea. Honest. Though, I guess I destroyed a lot of their friends recently. But that was self-defense.
Those things don't have a mind of their own. Someone must want you dead. And that wouldn't be such a bad option to get away from here.
I'll figure out what's happening. But I need both of you to start pouring it out. First, Doctor.
Stay away! You're the one attracting them!
Come on. Be reasonable.
I'm safer without you around.
Guess I'll leave you alone with that girl then.
Don't! Oh boy. I'm screwed either way.
Doc, if the bots aren't attacking you, why did you call me?
I had no idea. But now it's all making sense. This morning, I was alone at the factory.
Alone?
Yes, the production process is automated, and no human operators. Actually, the pill shortage is the only reason I went to the factory today. I was starting to understand what was wrong, when suddenly, a massive number of bots rushed out of the factory, hitting me in the process. I concluded they went crazy, got frightened, ran outside to the entry box, and you know the rest.
And you never thought leaving all the work to a bunch of metallic boxes would be a bad idea?
No! The production has been working well for years. This is all very strange. These bots were programmed for one specific task at the factory. They shouldn't attack people.
No offense, Doc, but I don't trust all those programs. By the way, how come you have access to this bunker? After all, you're a stranger to the slums.
Well... Ouch!
He's fainted. What's your problem?
He wasn't going to tell you the truth.
But you will?
This time, yes.
Fine. I'm all ears.
As a member of the government, he has the keys to the city.
I guessed. I was merely trying to get him to admit it. Anyway, I need a break. Let me check this room.
Don't waste your time.
Alright. if you inspect this door too many times, it will open and you'll have to fight all the tribots. However, there's an ad inside and also some items, some food items and stuff.
Tempting.
But I'm gonna do it.
What have you done?
Oops.
Your fault. You deal with them.
Easy peasy. Just watch. What did I tell ya?
Impressive. You truly are one heck of a guy.
No machine shall defeat me. Whoops. It accidentally broke.
An accident, huh?
Well, better take this food before it expires. Empty.
Let me take a look and see if I've picked up this ad before, and if so, maybe we can find it. On eggs. I don't think there's any way to move this, so...
Looks like some...
Ah, well. We'll see if it'll show up. But for the record, when it comes to the hints, I should also point out that, like, it's literally not possible, I don't think, to get them all in a single playthrough, even if you do the canonical ending or whatever. Yeah. So it even says you can collect them all across several playthroughs. So I'm missing 3 from that one area. Which was... what was that area? Sewers below? Yeah. And I know where that is. We'll be seeing that decently soon.
Doesn't seem very practical to watch the latest Skyball match.
I think you do have to investigate everything before talking to Dee here.
Sure, I could leave, if not for the hundreds of killer machines waiting for me outside. Isn't this a view of the bunker entrance? Uh-oh, I've been in an awful lot of messed up situations in the past, but this is the cherry on the cake.
And we're the cherry.
Can't go there. The way it... Sure. Oh, he's out cold. That girl.
Hey!
Yeah, did I really say that out loud?
You're done?
We're stuck here.
I told you, but we'll have to escape somehow.
One thing at a time. Tell me about yourself. From the start, please.
As you know, I'm a journalist. When I started this career, it was more than a job to me. This was a way to uncover the truth and make a difference in this apathetic world we live in. And that's why I got sick of writing articles like, how to prepare the best worm cake, or this year's best liveys. So, I spent months working on another investigation undercover.
Don't you have a family to take care of?
Yes, but a journalist always finds time for important matters.
Right. I forgot you drummers barely work 4 hours a day.
What a stereotype. Ever since I was a kid, I've noticed things changing. Drummers became less critical. They lived in their own bubble.
Is that really new?
To this extent, yes. I investigated the evolution of every activity of our society. And I made some important discoveries. I was about to make them public through my media when the trouble began. You know, there's one thing even more important to me than my career.
Yourself?
No, my family. My colleagues found some videos of Sin cheating on me with another girl. This set off something inside me. He betrayed me. He betrayed our daughter. My colleagues acted nice and understanding in front of me, but behind my back, they laughed. I couldn't bear it. I got mad. I quit my job. Thus, I lost access to the best way to spread information.
I can see where this is leading.
Sin and I argued. He said it was all lies. I didn't listen, didn't believe him. Why would I? There was tangible proof. That video seemed so real. But he insisted. And if he wouldn't admit to it and apologize...
You threatened to start an expel procedure.
Yes, but he ended up leaving by himself. Despite this, I had no intention to give up on my investigation, so I reached other media. They refused my story, each and every one of them. This didn't make sense. Why would other news corporations turn down exclusive breaking information without proof? This is only a suspicion. But logic meant they're all facades.
You said it earlier. All information in the drums is controlled by a single entity, right?
Yes. This theory got even more weight when I found out that all my findings vanished. The local data stored in my DNA, all my backups, even the original sources and everything linked to them. All gone. It was as if I had imagined it all. My friends started to think I was losing it. They were even ready to send me to a mental hospital.
Yeah, well...
Shut up, it's not a laughing matter. My friends took my daughter from me. They didn't believe me. I had lost everything. My job, my family, my friends, and my mind. But the tides of misfortune finally turned. I always carry a memory chip hidden in my clothes. During one of my investigations, it broke and stopped connecting. This made me think. What if all my backups were simply erased when I accessed the Triweb? But I still couldn't check the data on that chip without risking it to be flagged as unsupported and erased. So, I came to the slums and brought the chip to that person called the Gloom.
Ha! What will we do without that darn mouse?
This was my last hope. My last chance to prove I wasn't just crazy. And the data is there, only part of my findings, but enough to validate all my theories. Now, I realize how much of a fool I've been. All this was a distraction. The videos were fake, very elaborate ones and undetectable to the human eye. They destroyed my life. For one single reason. To prevent me from revealing the truth.
But who? What truth? Our friend is waking up.
Good timing.
Oh, I feel bad. Please, release me.
Not until you confess. Admit it. You're a member of the government.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Fine. Maybe another press of that button shall shake your memory.
No!
Stop that. I'll take it from here.
No, you won't.
Trust me. You won't gain anything with constant threats.
Fine. Have it your way, cowboy.
Let me gather the pieces of that puzzle. Doc, I can tell that something's bothering you. And this isn't a comfortable situation, but I need you to trust me.
Oh, okay.
First, let's talk about this morning.
Alright. We're not going to skip the interrogation, but very quickly I'm going to take a small break to use the bathroom and also order food because my stomach is rumbling loudly and it will not cease its anger. So, I will be back in probably like 5-ish minutes and we will do this investigation. Be right back. Alright, we are back. With that taken care of, let's move back to the investigation.
I need some time to
There is no...
Just...
Fine.
Alright. There we go. Alright, what is Dr. Gherkin hiding? Gherkin noticed a change in the Tribot's behavior this morning. Plus, the Tribots are exclusively attacking Brok.
You said the Tribots changed behavior this morning, and that same morning, I got attacked by Tribots in my own home. Did you notice anything before they left the factory?
Before, now that you mention it, they received a firmware update.
An update? Who manages those?
There are dedicated labs of engineers working on all the AI improvements.
Yeah, I believe I met 2 of these guys yesterday. But do they send the updates themselves?
No, the decision to send a firmware update to production lies in the hands of the government.
Is that so?
Alright, secondly, Gherkin's mission is to fix the pipe pills. Plus, the fixed pipe pills, if you actually check them, still don't work.
Doctor, what did you do exactly with the pipe pills?
I tried fixing them,
You tried, but failed?
He's right. I've checked myself. After your visit, the pipe pills still weren't working.
True. Actually, I'm not entirely sure why.
Pray tell.
Back at the factory, I noticed the pills stopped being sent to the slums due to missing signatures.
Signature?
Each pipe pill has to validate its authenticity in order to work.
Why?
Otherwise, anyone could reroute the pipes to get unauthorized medicine. Somehow, all the signatures in the slums vanished, probably due to external damage. So, I attempted to input the signature back into each one.
Stupid! Why not apply the change to all pipe pills at once?
No, it's set in the hardware. Direct contact is required.
Okay then. We should split the work. That'd be faster.
Impossible.
Simple ideas are always impossible for you tech guy. Why then? Don't tell me you're the only person in this country who can do it.
Precisely.
What?
The signature is kept secret. That's the whole point.
You've gotta be kidding me. What if something happens to you?
Why do you think I hired you?
Wait. If that's true, then it gives some credit to something we suspected.
Is Dr. Gherkin part of the government? Plus, only Dr. Gherkin knows the signature required for the pipe pills to work.
You're quite an important person, Dr. Gherkin, aren't you?
Of course. I direct the factory.
No. Much more important than that. How exactly did you learn the pipe pill signature?
It's confidential.
I've had enough. Let me press that button.
Okay, do it.
No, please! Oh, you win! Yes, I am a member of the government! The signature is kept secret between our members.
Finally! Now, tell us everything.
I don't know where to start.
Start with the number. How many are you?
The answer is obvious.
Now that you mention it, I believe I've always known.
From members from the government, a single answer, which is, if I can find it on here, the government is also called the Triangle.
The Triangle. There are 3 members.
Yes, but I do not know the others.
Liar!
I swear, this was part of the original deal. We're supposed to make the decisions separately. This was the only way to ensure we wouldn't be influenced one way or another.
Typical well-meaning behavior from the elite who don't know crap about how the world runs.
That I have to agree with.
There's no perfect governing system. It's a complex thing.
Let's focus on the matter at hand.
The government controls the Tribot updates, combining with Dr. Gherkin as a member of the government.
Earlier, you said the government controls the updates for the Tribots, and you're part of it. It's you! You decided to make the Tribots come after me.
No, I didn't.
You better give me some convincing arguments, Doc.
I don't know. This shouldn't be possible.
You think he'd be smart enough to say, why would I try to make the bots come after you and then hire you, putting myself potentially in danger?
You see, each decision we take follows the same process. When a new question arises, it comes with neutral elements to help us make our decision.
Neutral? Right.
We are 3 members. However, approval from all 3 is required for a decision to pass. On the other hand, 1 member's disapproval is enough to block a process. I'm an engineer. I can read the code. I would never have agreed to this. And if I had known you were responsible for the bots going crazy...
Hey, I'm the victim here.
Why would I voluntarily put my life in danger?
Yeah, there you go.
He has a point. Even if the bots don't attack him, he's still taking a risk of getting hit or run over accidentally in that chaos.
In that case...
One of the other 2 Triangle members decided to destroy you. Maybe even both.
That's just... great. My future keeps getting brighter.
At least you know the threat. We'll find a way to end this.
As long as I'm still in one piece afterwards.
No problem with that. The Tribots aren't equipped with giant scissors.
Not funny.
Only one good aspect about this. Tribots won't harm Graff.
Alright, next is Dee's life was ruined due to her journalism investigations. Plus, the government has total control over all forms of media.
Enough. I must find out what this guy knows about my situation.
I was getting to it. This, lady here suspects her investigations led her to become a black sheep for news publishing. Incidentally, she also believes all the medias are controlled by the government. Is she right?
Well, yes. To an extent. We only make decisions for important
What have you done? You dirty...
Wait, I did nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong? You ruined my life.
Ugh!
Calm down.
I never made any decision about yourself. I'd remember you, and I'd have never accepted meeting you.
I agree. I too would have stayed far away.
Shut up. Then who?
It could be someone else. From the Triangle.
How convenient. Mr. I make big decisions is actually not responsible for anything.
Please! I've always wanted to help. To do my best.
I believe you.
Ha! I'll prove you wrong.
Let's continue. That's not much info, but we're on to something.
Alright, a member of the Triangle ruined Dee's life to silence her. Plus, a member of the Triangle sent the Tribots after Brok.
Dee, if you hadn't noticed, both of us have been targeted by a member of the Triangle. If we want to solve this, we better cooperate. Maybe it's time to shed some light on your investigation. What exactly was it about? This could help us understand what's happening.
Fair enough. For years, I've witnessed many dysfunctional aspects of our society. And now that I've learned how exactly we're being governed, I'm not surprised. Anyway, the most worrying matter concerns the fate of prisoners in the slums. Over the last few months, every single prisoner accused has been sentenced to death.
All of them?
I double-checked my sources. No accused prisoner ever gave any sign of life after being put to jail. Doesn't matter if it's high-security prison or just custody. The result is the same. They just disappear from the surface of Earth. Moreover, this was accompanied by a dramatic increase of the number of bodies incinerated or recycled during the same time span. So, it's not very difficult to understand what happened to them.
That can't be.
Care to say anything, Doc?
The Triangle judges prisoners, plus more and more prisoners are disappearing.
Once again, Doc.
I know what you're going to say, so I'll cut it short. Yes, the Triangle has a judiciary power over prisoners' outcome. After each investigation, we're being sent all the required information to take the final decision.
Of life and death?
Yes, but what she says cannot be true.
I've got proof.
Explain yourself.
I've pretty much always voted no, and one disapproval should be enough to prevent a death penalty. I've said it earlier.
But how can you be so sure? Have you ever left your desk to check the consequences of your decisions?
Not exactly.
Wait a minute. All prisoners are sentenced to death?
Yes. They're being put to death 2 days after being incarcerated.
2 days? If this is true, this means...
What? What's going on? Spit it.
It means that Sin is currently in jail, and all prisoners killed by the Triangle, or all prisoners are killed by the Triangle despite Dr. Gherkin's votes.
Dee, remember that your husband hired me for an investigation? This, didn't turn out well.
Which means...
He's in jail, at the police department.
No. How long?
A couple of days ago.
I gotta leave. Now!
You can't. There are hundreds surrounding us. You've attacked some of them. They'll crush you regardless.
I have to take my chance.
And what will you do when you get there? The guards will never let you reach him, let alone escape. Besides, I'm also responsible for this. I could have got him out. I know the place. I'll help you.
I hope I won't regret this. First, we need a way out of here.
I'm on it.
What about me?
Use your brain. Anything that can help.
Oh, I thought you'd get me out.
Aha!
I saw it for a split second. There it is.
Hey, that's a collectible ad. Doc, I need your help. Any idea what's over here?
I can't see very well from here. What does it look like?
A bunch of egg-shaped thingies.
This must be a control panel for the bunker equipment.
What kind of equipment?
The light, the fridge, the shield.
Shield?
Of course. This is a bunker. It's meant to protect from external threats.
We have an external threat.
Oh? Oh!
Let's use this to get rid of them.
I'm afraid that's not possible. As it is, the shield will only prevent the bots from coming in.
Not good enough. We need a way to immobilize or damage them.
This will require some more thought.
Also, that explains the hint about the eggs for the clue, is they're egg-shaped.
Hey, Doc.
I would need to...
Is that a trick to release you?
Please!
Come on. Let's untie him, Dee. He could be useful.
All right. But no escaping.
With all these bots waiting for us? I'm not crazy.
So...
Have you ever wondered why these panels have this particular shape?
No, but I'm afraid you're gonna tell me.
The egg is a scientific symbol for loops. The energy flows in and out of those receptacles, creating a loop.
Sorry, I'm checking something real quick. Okay.
Okay. And how does this help?
I've made some changes.
Already?
I've reverted the polarities of the non-zero component in order to transform the charge.
Which means...
The shield should now generate energy surrounding the portal. I'll try it. Can you check if it's having any effect?
Sure.
The answer may not surprise you.
2, 3.
I've seen a blue light surrounding the portal.
That's all? What about the bots?
Nothing.
Darn. I'm afraid this won't work.
Hey, it's a good start.
It's over.
No way. I'll fight my way through if I need to. What's wrong with your idea?
I was convinced I could generate a small power field, enough to hit the power container next to the portal.
That pyramid-shaped thing?
Yes. It would create a closed circuit, which could then generate a big shockwave.
Man, that is a crazy good idea. Let's do this.
I've tried. You've seen it. The field is too short to reach the power container.
Surely there's a way to improve it.
With the right material, yes. But here?
What do you need exactly?
I don't know. Maybe a power generator?
I'll get you that.
Don't get your hopes up.
You destroyed this? With your bare hands?
Gotta investigate, ma'am. What's this doodah? Seems interesting. I should take it.
Little box.
Hey, Doc. Would this doodah help?
Huh? Where did you find this?
The switch that, shocked you. I believe that's what powered it.
It's perfect.
Really? Cool. So this will work?
Very unlikely.
But you said...
We'll try. I'll connect the wires. This will take a while.
Okay. I'll leave you to it. You okay?
When I didn't see him at his apartment, I just figured he left. I could never imagine.
Relax. We'll save him.
How can you say that? It may already be too late.
We will. I'd never met someone like you before.
You're certainly right. I'm not the kind of person who would stay home all day to make and raise children. I don't care if we're the last of our kind. Society needs us. Society won't decide for me.
But you still have a daughter.
Yes. I miss her. I miss Sin. What about you?
I had a wife. For a brief moment. She passed away.
Oh. Sorry.
And a son, who isn't really my son. He doesn't like me.
That's a lie.
What?
He loves you. I'm certain of it.
How would you know? You've never met him.
I know you. Yeah, we've only just met, but I feel that I can trust you.
An hour ago, you were ready to slay me.
Just fooling with you. You don't get girl humor, do you?
A joke. Right. Something on my face?
You know, if the situation was different...
Mr. Brok, it's done. Can you check the entrance view?
All right.
1, 2, 3.
Holy moly! It worked!
For real?
Yeah. All bots wiped out.
Finally, not a second to spare. Come on, Brok.
Hey, don't forget me!
Dee, don't tell me.
I'm stuck inside.
Don't worry, it's a bunker. There are plenty of supplies.
But...
Another crazy idea of yours?
I'm not finished with him. We'll come back for you right after.
Oh, this nightmare will never end.
Okay. At least he's safe there.
Let's go.
I'm gonna pause really quickly because I'm dropping frames all of a sudden. I'm gonna try, because usually this works, of... Yeah, I thought for a minute I wasn't gonna be dropping frames. I will very quickly end the stream and then restart it. Part of it could be... Let me try doing this. See if that fixed it. Nope. The other thing I can try very quickly is to... do that. Yeah. I will very quickly end stream and then restart it just to get my frames to stop dropping, because sometimes that will fix that issue. Well, now that I say that, if it can stay stable for like a couple seconds, then I'll be okay. There we go. All right, if it's going to stay, then we're good. All right, I think we're good. Never mind. Okay, it could have just been that. I always forget that I have to keep my older consoles and phone away from it because they cause interference. So unplugging it / tossing my phone onto the couch where it was a farther distance away might have been enough to fix it. Oops. All right, let's continue.
Wait, what's your plan?
Simple. Go in, kick those bots' asses, and come back with my man.
It's a police department. There are dozens of bots in there. There must be a better way.
Hold on, I'm going to check one more thing real quick. No, it's still going to complain at me, huh? Alright. Yeah, I will quickly end stream and then restart it, because, again, that will usually fix the frame dropping for whatever reason.